Hello and welcome back to another video. You join me on a slightly damp Sunday evening. We're on a collection caper. I'm actually picking up another car. This isn't really for myself as such. Let's be honest, it is really, isn't it? Apologies for the shaky handiwork. We are en route. Going through a bunch of low trees at the moment as we cross a bridge. I'm not too sure how much filming I'm going to be able to do there. Probably none. The lady I'm buying this from is you'll see soon, hopefully. She is quite ill, so probably won't do any filming there on location, but I'll be sure to get you a look around it a little bit later on. So I'll join you in a minute. And this weather typical of the UK. It's been hot all flipping week, and here we are. When I go and actually do some walking, it pisses it down with rain. Oh well, that's the UK weather for you. See you in a minute. So here we are then. This is my new car, for the time being anyway. It's a 1993 K-registered Vauxhall Cavalier. It's got 144,000 miles on this one. Looks really original. Seems to run really nice. Gear change is really nice. I have to watch myself here because it's starting to sound like a review channel, and that's not me at all, is it? Sounds really nice. Be interested to see what this is like on a cold start. For 144,000 miles, almost 145, drives really nice. Got plenty of go in it, that's for sure, as you can expect for a 2 litre. I've seen this car around over the few years. I've always put my hand up to the lady that owns this, so yeah, it's good to be able to finally get my hands onto it. Give it a bit of a good run. Driving really nicely at the moment. Notice that we've got a bit of a sticking speedo there. Seemed to have took a little while before it started registering. That's not something my other Cavalier does. Whether you can see that from where you are or not. It's registering lower speeds okay though. The seats feel nice and supportive like. Sunroof. This is the GLS model. Got electric wind mirrors, lighter than my Mark III Cavalier, really. I do think that speedo is a little bit sticky. Be forgiven for 140 odd thousand. Right, let's give us some beans, shall we? 4,000 RPM, you can really feel it pick up. Oh, that's 50 out of speed limit. Yeah, this is alright. We've got fan. We have fan. Brilliant. Bit of a judder from the brakes, nothing major. Pulls up nice and straight though. She does pick up well. From that 2,000 RPM onwards, you can really feel it pick up. Really good. In some respects, it's a little bit better than my other Cavalier, my automatic, and then that's the difference between the 16 and the 8 valve. The 8 valve's always tended to be better at lower end torque. Bit of traffic. Is that the lady wanted to meet me before I took it away, so yeah, that was quite a nice handover. She was a little bit upset sending the car off. Between her and her husband, they owned this since it was 3 years old, so it's been in their family a long time. I mean, what's that? This is a 93, so yeah. So it's been a few days since the last clip. Obviously this is a cold engine, hasn't been started since Sunday. Today is Friday. Just check the oil level here. Weren't something I was able to do while I was there because the engine was hot and had been running as I moved it out the garage. A little bit over full there, but looks quite clean anyway. Let's give this a cold start, shall we? Looks like the head's never been off. If it has, I've used the proper 6-sided bolts. The newer ones come with these like Torx E type bolts that go into the head. Let's do a cold start. I was told there was a bit of tapping noise when this was cold started, but there doesn't seem to be the case. Actually, it sounds pretty sweet, to be honest. Can't hear anything untoward anyway. Let's get it outside, shall we? So I don't actually have any plans on what I'm going to do with this car yet. If the wife had it her way, she'd want me to sell it straight away, which is kind of sort of the plan. But it drives so well, it seems a shame to do that. I actually prefer it in some respects to me other Mark III Cavalier over there. But as you can see just along the side here, this is probably the worst part, is the seals. If I just open the door here, you can see that I've got a bit of rust trying to come through here, which is typical of these where they go. It's going to be hard not to want to press on that. I mean, it still smells like an old Vauxhall should, which is good. Bit of a bracket there broken, that's the same as on mine. Again, seals, the bottom of the door looks untidy. Tyres are about at it. But in the actual arches, especially where it matters over here, it doesn't look too bad at all. Two litre 8 valve. I believe this is the C20 CE, is it? I can't remember now. I had it the other day. I can remember it. But all the chassis legs and everything look good. I've yet to have a look underneath this one yet, so rear seats don't look like they've been used very much. This side is all okay. Oh, I've got a little bit just going down at the bottom here. Kind of expects that though, can't you? The usual wear on the gear gaiter, a little bit on the handbrake there as well. Original stereo, which does actually work, as I said previously. Fans and everything works as it should. It's the hazards work. Yeah. Manual sunroof, haven't opened that yet. All in all, it's a pretty tidy car. Just opened the sunroof fully. That opens fine. This is in really not that bad of condition, really. It's had a bit of work done on the top here by the looks of it. You can forgive it that for the mileage it's done. Apart from the sills looking a bit worse for wear, actually underneath the car doesn't look that bad at all. nice big boot on these. Talking of which, boot floor looks really good. So there we are. That's a quick look around this old Vauxhall Cavalier. Still haven't decided what I'm going to do with this one yet. Probably I'd like to keep it for myself. Do the rusty bits up on there. Yeah, don't know. I'm kind of struck between this one and my CDX. My CDX has got air conditioning and all that lot. I know it doesn't work, but it still has it on there, and you know, I could fix it in the future. This one on the other hand, I mean, it just goes so well. I mean, it really does pick up. It makes me wonder whether it's worth me trying to get a Diplomat 8-valve Cavalier or something like that, because at least they had air conditioning. The newer CDX ones all tended to be the 16-valve engines, unless if you've got a 1.8. I think there's one or two still about. So yeah, anyway, that's it for this one. Next time we'll probably try and have a good look underneath. I know it weren't much of a look, don't have any actual stands or anything here, just you know, I haven't got anything here in actual fact. So we'll try and get this down to my house at some point, maybe try and insure it, tax it, get yeah, and just enjoy it for a little while there's still MOT left. MOT's till August, I think. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in another video.